Hello and welcome to Trenton World 3. Today we're taking a first look at the brand new Northeast Corridor, New York Penn to Trenton. So as you can see, we are departing in the ALP-46 in its NJ Transit livery with the multi-level cars being pulled by it. Obviously you can see we are at New York Penn and we're already speeding, so let's just get that back under control a second. But yeah, we're taking a look and we're going to be going as far as let's just get our timetable up. So this is a service from New York Penn to South Amboy, but we won't be going as far as that. Our final stop on the route is it's all the way down Rahway, track B. So yeah, we won't be going the full way, but it will, and certainly not all the way to Trenton, because that is roughly about over an hour's journey. But I thought that better show you that as a time-lapse video so you can get a feel for the full route. But today I just wanted to get an initial look at what this route is all about, and hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, why don't you hit that like button, and why don't you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It really does make a big difference. We are already speeding, which is never good. See if we can get that back under control. We might need a little bit of brake. Just to slow us down. Might help if I come off the brake as well. I've got to get used to these lap brakes. Can't really get a good look at this ALP-46 just yet, but as soon as we get out of the tunnels here, I'm sure we'll be able to get a good look at it. We are permitted to get up to 60. So while we are going through these tunnels here, let's just take a quick look at the map here. So we're starting all the way up here at New York Penn, and our next stop is there, as you can see. But we'll be heading, we won't be heading, but the route goes all the way down to Trenton, and I'm quickly picking up speed. Just get control of this a second. There we go. Nicely does it. As I was saying, it goes all the way to Trenton, so this really has got a good opportunity for the Accelera Express, which obviously can be used on this route, and layers from onto it, which yeah, looking forward to giving it a run on that. It's a bit more of a sensible time, takes around 45-ish minutes. The one thing I would say about this route is probably just the lack of overall services. Certainly people more familiar with the route have commented that perhaps it is a little light, and I say a little in very, yeah, very little, should I say, in comparison to perhaps what it should be in sort of true to life. The other thing that I'd say is there's been a bit of a surprise that the Long Island Railroad hasn't also layered onto this route, given that it's New York Penn is obviously part of that, as a key part of that route as well. So shame that it isn't. Obviously that would add to the business, and obviously a station like New York Penn should be busy, and it would certainly add to the immersion. But never mind, let's see what this route has got to offer. We can see our first station coming up here, not too long. One of the other key things is the Sunnyside Yard, which I believe is this one right up here. You can see it's packed with trains, and so there are quite a number of services that are from Sunnyside Yard to New York Penn, I guess, getting them ready for their days operating, or the service that they've got to next operate. So let's get a first look at this beautiful ALP-46 in its NJ Transit livery. Some really quite nice scenery here. We are permitted to get all the way up to 75, so let's just increase our speed somewhat. Just mindful that we do have a stop coming up. We've got an overspeed penalty. So, what does it want us to do? We are braking. Where's do we have our access panel? I'm guessing non-CSS. I'm not sure. I haven't quite got to grips with the safety systems, which is why they are very much off at the moment. Okay, so this is all about our approach into what is Syracuse Junction, Track B. So we're just using dynamic brake at the moment, but I think we may... I think we are just about... Oh, don't want that. No. We've stopped far too short there. We need to edge up somewhat. Trying to get familiar with these lap brakes. They are very difficult. By the end of it, hopefully, we will have conquered it. But nice to see the sparks coming from the pantograph. Nice to see that they've been modelled. It's obviously one of the key features that we all know and love now as part of Train Sim World 3. Where's our stop marker? Should we just up here? There we go, that will do. We'll open the doors. We definitely just need to get to grips with these brakes. Got to wait around just a second longer. Right, I think we're ready to lock those doors. You can see these multi-level units. Right, let's get ready to go. Let's give it the full power. It's some lovely scenery around here, I have to say. Let's pop ourselves... Oh, I think we'll do it just about here. I'm guessing we're going to go down this track, hopefully. If not, we can... Yeah, perfect. Here it comes. Picks up speed well, I have to say. and we've just increased to 90. So we've got Newark Penn next in 4.6 miles. So it feels like this has got some good commuting sort of service vibes. I believe that if we fly all the way, we might be able to get a good shot of... I'm speeding. There we go. Yeah, I'm really speeding here. Oh no, back up to 90, so I shouldn't have been speeding across the bridge, but never mind. Some pretty nice scenery so far, I have to say. Want to go this side. You know what's coming next. Got to get a good thumbnail shot. There we go. It's going to be a nice one. Oh, with the Acela in the background as well. Oh, we are massively speeding now. Let's go full dynamic brakes here. We are also going downhill, which doesn't help us whatsoever there. I get the sense there's a lot of track here, but perhaps not quite a lot of action going on, which is quite disappointing to see. Feels like this should be quite a busy area with the kind of the density of track. Perhaps I'm wrong. We do need to be starting to apply those brakes. I think I'm getting a hang of... No, I'm not getting a hang of these brakes whatsoever yet. So this is Newark. Or we're coming into Newark Penn, should I say. Oh, big lag there. Some very nice scenery, but yeah. Oh, there's some horrible lagging here. We do need to be slowing a little bit more. Let's go full brake on the dynamic again. Just try use the actual brakes as little as possible if we can. What have we got up ahead of us? We've got it looks like an amp. There we go, we're just cruising at 20. Looks like we've probably got an ACS. 64 perhaps up ahead. Got an overspeed penalty, but I'm doing 20. Let's find our stopping point. We can... oh, it looks like it's getting foggy ahead, so the dynamic weather is certainly in force. I'm happy with that stop marker there. So we've got an ACS 64 here. Very nice. It's got quite a long rake of the Amfleet cars, I think it is. Is this a nice... Nah, we'll stick with the thumbnail that we took a second ago. You know, if you're watching something slightly different, you know I've changed it. I've changed my mind. So we've got about a minute here to hang around. Let's have a look at the cab. Can we get out that way? No. I've used the door apparently. Oh, we're rolling back. It's that's not ideal. It's alright, you can carry on getting on board. Let's have a look around these multi-level cars. Very cool. So that's the top deck and bottom deck. There you go. Guess they're not too... Can we get up here? What can we do here? Is there any buttons we can... Close 4 doors, open lower doors, close local doors. Oh, we've got a bit of a guard panel. Close local doors. No, I don't know how that works. Unfortunately, we don't have time to figure it out either. Let's get back in the engineer's seat there. Let's lock those doors. Doing the traditional way. We're also going to be leaving at the same time as this ACS 64. Very cool. If we can release these brakes. There we go. The brakes took a little while there to release. We'll use full power out of here. We've got an overspeed penalty for I don't know what. But yeah, we've moved into somewhere that's really quite foggy now. So next up is Newark International Airport. I think this is going to be telling us that we'll be going into a 70, I should imagine. We'll stick around 35 for now. There we go. Let's use the full power of this ALP-46, but some really nice scenery. Shame it's got a little bit dark, a little bit foggy, so that we don't get to see its full effect. But it seems like a pretty nice skyline. But again, I'd imagine there's some metro lines that over to our right here, which would be used, I'd a guess, maybe. Although that is their ending points there. Can't say I'm familiar. If anyone knows down in the, if anyone knows, why don't you let me know in the comments down below. It'd be really good to get some of your feedback. There we go, up to 70. We are going to be going into a 45, so where are we heading here? Over to the right. release off the brakes. Probably came a little bit too much off the power there. But that's okay. We are coming into Newark International. Give you another little bit of outside view. It has permitted us to go all the way up to what looks like to be 80. But given we'll be stopping in 700-ish yards, we probably should be braking. Just come off and ease it in. Oh no, keep releasing, keep releasing. We're still, I haven't quite got the grips with these yet. We're getting there though, we're getting there. This feels very much like an airport station. So, let's just pull up to our stop marker. We're going to be pretty much bang on time. Even with my dodgy driving. There we go, we'll unlock those doors. And this is Newark International. That's pretty cool sign they've got on the stairway there. Track 5. So let's just see where we are. So we've made a fair old way here. We've got to wait just 20 seconds more. Let's do a little bit more of releasing of the brakes so we're ready to depart and we don't take an age for those brakes to come off. Let's lock those doors. There we go, we'll start to slowly pull away. Let's whack it into full power. And away we go. And now the fog seems to have cleared up. A bit suddenly, but we'll allow it. At least we'll get to see the route in more of its glory, which is obviously what we want to. As we depart from Newark International. Looks like we'll be merging here. We probably should have been doing 45, but there we are. You live and learn. Seems to be some really interesting sort of track layout here. It's I think I'll have to do some research about sort of the business around this area, but it feels like it's quite quiet. I don't know if anyone knows for you know, from their own experience if that's true. We're going to be need to be slowing down. We'll allow full brake in here. I think we might have just been able to make it. I think that's probably going to bring us to a standstill, perhaps. Yep. We managed to stop short. Oh dear. You can tell I am not well versed in lapped brakes. I think it's probably the first loco I've ever driven with lap brakes, actually. And it's not going well. If anyone's got any hints and tips, let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate that. Oh, no. Well, at least the cab cars are still in the end there. And actually, no, that's pretty perfect. We had to go a little bit long there. Obviously, I stopped long, of course, knowing that. No. Yeah. Oh, we need to be locking the doors. We'll go with full release now. We're in a 90 again, so... Well, ACC should be keeping us at 45, but hey. It does take a little while for the ALP-46 to pick up a little speed. I do love that livery, it's very cool. And again, a great bit of scenery. Definitely feel you're in a, you know, an urban area. So, next up is Elizabeth, track 4. Let's just be mindful of our speed this time. Although we're supposed to be at Elizabeth track 4 already. So I think we must have left a little too late there. Find the right brake-in force. I think we might be okay with this one. Just release the brakes, allow us to cruise up to the end here. Yeah, we're well in. Unlock those doors. Get those brakes released. We'll hold it around there, I think. It'll be very cool to see an Acela come thundering through, I guess, those middle tracks. That's quite fun to overtake some of these sort of more stopping trains, or local stopping trains. There's those doors shut. I'm afraid you've just missed the train. And away we go for Linden track B. Come on, big up speed. We've got 3.2 miles here. And away we go. I think we're covered by a 55 at the moment, so we'll just be a little bit careful of that. So I've got to say, it's a very well detailed route. I'm enjoying it so far. Would I like to see more services? Yes. Do I think Long Line Railroad should be on here? Yes. I think that would definitely give it a lot more immersion. Am I excited to use the Accelerator on here? Yeah, definitely. I think it would be a lot of fun. And I should have. Never mind. I'm too busy trying to talk and drive. Would I also like to see more services? Definitely. The Accelerator, I think, would be quite good fun, and it'd be also really interesting to do a Sunnyside to Penn Station move as well. So I think we've got all of these to look forward to, certainly in the upcoming days. I've definitely got to get used to these lap brakes. I'm a bit more familiar with those of the ACS 64. I can definitely use those. But we're permitted to get up to 75 here, so we will. So we're 1.6 miles out. I think when we get to about a mile out, we'll try and use the dynamic brake or the electric brake to take off some of the speed. But this certainly is a very wide, is it six track railway here? Let's go for full brake. It's a shame that we're just not seeing more services. But hey, you never know. We might see an updated, upgraded timetable that makes this route far busier, which would be very, very welcomed, I think, by myself and probably the community as well. Actually, we'll keep full brake on for the moment. So this is Linden Track B. Actually, this is slowing us down quite nicely. We will. No, we'll just hold it. Oh, we're going to stop short. Just a little bit of power and we'll cruise it in. Roll it up to the edge of the station here. There we go, pretty spot on. Let's unlock those doors. Pretty cool station. Unlock right. There we go. That's all of the... Yeah, we're all open now. We're loading passengers. It's all good. Just finished loading up and we'll lock those doors. Oh, we are slightly early. Never mind. And then our last location will be Rahway Track B. We are a little bit early shutting those doors, but it's never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Be interested to see what your comments are on the route down below. Please do look out for the next video. It's nice to see. More of that, please, because that's lovely to see. Okay, so as we pull away, we'll be in a 75 zone. Although we've only got 2 miles to go, should I say. So not far at all. Picking up speed nicely. It's that acceleration at the lower end that is quite yeah, it's not great, but as soon as it picks up some speed, acceleration is pretty decent, I have to say. We'll just ease up. Ooh, apologies for hitting the mic there. We'll just ease off the speed there. And again, I think we'll use the loco brake, the electric brake, the electric motor brake, whatever you want to call it, to scrub off most of the speed. There we go. We'll apply that here for our final stop, which will be Rahway. And then I guess if we were heading off to South Amboy, we'd either, I suspect we'll probably be taking this branch off, I guess. Feels like a sensible guess. We're at 35, we'll let it cruise in a second here. Get back on the brakes now. Allow these brakes to do most of the heavy lifting, so I don't have to touch those lapped brakes. But it's fine, it's fine. There we go. I think we are touch late, but it's fine. Now we're at 13 miles an hour. We will actually use the air brakes. Got to be careful not to run that red light, because that would be a disaster. I think that will do nicely. We'll unlock those doors. Nice to see the another ALP being driven at the cab car end, coming into the station as well. And that is the end of our journey. Let's see what we ended up with. Is it going to be only a silver? I feel that's probably about right, given given some of the stop starts. But if you've enjoyed this one, why don't you hit the like button, and why don't you subscribe if you're new here? And yeah, please do look out for more content on this Northeast Corridor New York to Trenton route in the next coming days. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.